Welcome to Boulder, Colorado, and a Rocky Mountain high. Folsom Field, one of the most beautiful settings in sports. Ralphie is out there looking to run over somebody, and the Buffaloes are fired up and ready today. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams coming in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. We'll see a team that's had a chance to rest from a bye week, a group with a whole lot to prove here today. Taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Keeping it on the ground here. Fights through a tackle.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Yard here in 3rd down to keep this opening drive going. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Back to throw again. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. And the Buffaloes will send the punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Catch made on the left side. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. The back's got it on the pitch. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. They're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Or it's snapped to the back.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. It's reeled in. It's Barnes. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Important second down play coming up. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Grab behind the line, it's Barnes. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Handoff to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one.
Loss of one. Brings up second down.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense
To be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over 1st and 10.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Trying to create here on the move. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Linebacker shifting around now. And on the carry, he's heading left. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Trying to make the first with a wide receiver run.
Touchdown. Number 82 in the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to advance on the football.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Colorado offense is back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Powers through the tackle. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough... Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Past the 10.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of his quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. Now, let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's pure field position to start the drive. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, when you go against man-to-man coverage, you need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at the quarterback and say, why didn't you make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to open up the opportunity.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Defense is coming after him. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. The Buffaloes will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Trying to find the end zone off the right side.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. It's a run to the left. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Trying the old counter play here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 10 now. Touchdown, Buffaloes. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Coverage team brings down the return.
Will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going.
691, Gators
He'll hand it off. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Green 25.
He'll ride the back again here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw an interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? And that one is no good. Misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And they'll use the ground game here. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. And now from the pistol formation.
Check. 29 Philly.
On the run, it's Fuller.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. With the catch, it's man. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up, and you can go get a touchdown.
And the Buffaloes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. They'll run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Lets it go quickly. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
BAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Tackle made after just a short gain.
He's more down at the 33. Brings up 3rd down.
They begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Colorado.
Third down play for this offense. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Offense facing 4th down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And now the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense in a split backfield now. Handoff here from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Get set, get set.
QB decides to keep it here. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaking tackles. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Here's that defense shifting again. That strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
This one is right through, and they add to their lead. And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Ball handed off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd down.
Okay, ready? Clear! Clear! Clear!
Here's the handoff. The Buffaloes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
not sure I've seen this before. It's second down, and out comes the punt team. And this is a low liner. This won't go a long way. This one will be fair caught. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand.